Hey, welcome back to RotoMoto. My name is Donnie. Something a little different for you here. Got some live thought riding blog. Breaking in my new KLX 230 SM. This is brought to you by O'Neill. Be sure to like the video. Leave me a comment. Let me know how you like the format. But let's get right into it. Let's do a little Paula review, a little Fox Raceway. It's Sunday, so it's a day back. But let's see what we can talk about. So first up, 450 class. Jett Lawrence can ride, man. Nobody doubted that at all. But 1-1, I think, I don't know. I feel like it's a little surprising, but not that surprising. Whole shot both motos, ran the wire. Just an incredible ride from him. The second question should be, though, is should Chase Sexton be concerned? And I'm going to say no. His speed was there. If you look at the second moto, he started right behind Jett. He had the best fastest lap, the best slowest lap, and the best average lap out of the two. So he had the speed, he had the pace the entire time. Unfortunately, he was just a little bit far left from the start and wasn't able to catch him. He pushed Jett the whole way, and that's really what's important. And I don't think Chase is really, pushing there. I don't think he really needs to get that win. It's round one. He knows there's a lot of points. There's a lot to lose. And you kind of have to hope that Jett is human and that he's going to have mistakes like all rookies do. And I think Chase is kind of banking on that. So he rode smart. He just took the second, he took the 2-2, and he goes into round two, healthy, didn't go down in the races. I will say, he did go down in practice, qualifying. Maybe that played into it a little bit. Maybe he was a little bit banged up, but we will see. The rest of the field, though, third place, 45 seconds behind the Honda boys in that second motor. That was Dylan Ferrandis, and that cannot be the ride that Dylan Ferrandis was looking for when he's coming back from missing so much action over the last 2 years. So Dylan, obviously he is coming in. He does have concerns. He did get hurt twice this year. Pretty big ones too. But he came in very prepared. He did not finish the Supercross season, so he comes in with all of that time on the outdoor setup where the other boys are all still racing Supercross. And 45 seconds is just not going to cut it. So we'll see if he can maybe race himself back in. But it is interesting, though, even before the race, he did mention bike setup problems. He mentioned the bike multiple times. And, it is fair. He is riding that 2023 YZF 450 for the very first time in an outdoor, environment as far as racing goes. So I'll give him a little bit there. But he looked great on it in Supercross. Eli looked great on it in Supercross. It's obviously a really good bike. But I will say it could be a setup issue. But that's really about it. That's all there is to talk about the 450 class. So let's move over to the 250s. Hunter Lawrence obviously takes the overall, makes it look pretty easy. A very Jett/Chase Sexton-like ride back in Chase's 250 days. Just low mistakes, keep it on two wheels, let everybody around you fall. And I think that's what was going to make Hunter a champion this year. However, there are a couple of guys that could maybe have something to say about that, but not many of them have the best showing this weekend. Starting with Justin Cooper, he needs to get starts. Nothing has shown what his strength is quite like this weekend. If he cannot get the starts, he cannot hang with Hunter Lawrence. He does not have that much more pace than him. And, it's not, I don't think it's time to panic and say, what happened to Justin Cooper starts? Everybody's allowed to have a bad one. He had two. It's okay, but he needs to get those back this weekend if he wants any chance of winning the title. Speaking of the Star Yamaha boys, what can you say about Hayden Deegan? 6-2 on the day, currently sitting second in points. Honestly, incredible ride. He gets great starts. That's a big one. He rides fearless, but he also seems to ride controlled. It's very interesting to watch him ride because he never looks out of control, even when he is doing incredible things on a dirt bike. My O'Neill overreaction for this video is going to be that Hayden Deegan could very well be Hunter Lawrence's biggest threat if he continues to get those kind of starts and he keeps it on two wheels, because he did not have a lot of wrecks in Supercross, so it is possible that he could keep it on two wheels all year. It's going to be, I don't think he's going to be a real title threat, but I'm just saying he could be the biggest title threat, even if that means Hunter gaps the entire field by 40. Moving on down the line, though, sticking with Star Yamaha really quick, the rest of the boys, and by that I mean Levi Kitchen and Jordan Smith, should feel a little embarrassed. Dylan Ferris comes in from Spain, goes, I believe, 8-6, pretty effortlessly too. Never looked out, never looked like he wasn't going to do it. Again, great starts, rides fast, and I'm not saying it's time to hit the panic button, but I think the team, Levi and Jordan, we're all hoping for a little bit more this weekend. And I agree. I definitely think that Levi Kitchen is a much better rider than that. We need to see it, though, this summer. Tom Vial, I think, it's such a weird place. I want to say really surprised me, but he also didn't, because he's a two-time MX2 champion. What is there to be surprised about? That he got great starts and ran up front most of the day. I think he should be better, but I also was pleasantly surprised with how he rode. I think what will make him better is just more time learning the US format. He races an MX2 two-time champion over there. They have, the day before they have multiple practice sessions. The whole format is just different, and now he is getting a very limited amount of time on tracks that he has very little experience, if any at all, while these other guys all have years of racing these tracks. So I think Tom's not going to blow away anybody in qualifying, but he's going to get starts, and he's a good, smart, technical, accomplished rider, and that will keep him in the hunt for race wins, but definitely not a title this year, unfortunately. Let me know in the comments if you like this kind of format, if you want to see more of it. It's just kind of me running to do some errands. I'm actually on my way to Lowe's so that I can maybe rig up a better mount for this camera, because I don't have the best, and also the microphone might not sound the best either, as I kind of work through the bugs of trying to get this all dialed in for a vlog style of video. But, just give you a little bit more raw, unedited thoughts rather than me piecing it together a bunch over and over and writing a script and all that stuff I normally do. As always, thanks for watching RotoMoto. Don't forget, keep it pinned in the weekend.